Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about intonation for yes no questions, statements, and WH questions. Before we start, we need to answer what is intonation? Intonation is the rise and fall of pitch. Basically, it means how our pitches how our pitch changes or our intonation changes when we're talking. Something we should note is that English has four levels of pitch: a low pitch, middle pitch, high pitch, extra high pitch. Okay, so let's talk a little bit now about falling and rising intonation. When we speak, we use rising and falling intonation. Rising intonation means the pitch goes up. For example, do you want to watch a movie? Falling intonation, on the other hand, means the pitch goes down. For example, yes, I want I want to watch a movie. Okay? So you can see in the first example that the pitch goes up. Do you want to watch a movie? And in the second example, we can see that the pitch is falling. It goes up and then it comes back down. Yes, I want to watch a movie. Okay, so let's talk about rising intonation. Um, Rising intonation for yes no questions. Let's talk about what yes no questions are. Yes no questions are questions that are answered with a yes and a no. These usually start with a modal or an auxiliary verb. For example, with a modal, would you like to watch a movie? Can we go watch a movie? With the auxiliary verb, the be auxiliary, are we going to watch a movie? Do you watch movies? Okay, so yes, no questions have rising intonation. This means that intonation falls a little, then rises up. For example, would you like to watch a movie? Can we go watch a movie? With auxiliary verbs. Are we going to watch a movie? Do you watch movies? Now let's talk about falling intonation. Falling intonation. Okay, for statements. What are statements? What statements? Basic sentences that gives us information. They give information. The statements usually have subject plus verb order. So, for example, I watch a movie. You study. We usually exercise. She sleeps 6 hours. Okay, so statements have falling intonation. This means the pitch rises a little before falling down a lot. For example, I watch a movie. They text message every day. We usually exercise. She sleeps 6 hours. Okay, now falling intonation for WH questions. What are WH questions? They are or information questions. WH questions are questions that are answered with information. These usually start with a WH question word, such as who, what, where, when, why. Okay, so examples: where, who, why, when, and how. Where? Where would you like to watch a movie? Who? Who can watch a movie? Why? Why are we going to watch a movie? When? When do you watch movies? Okay, so WH questions, that is information questions, have falling intonation. This means the intonation goes up a little before coming down. Examples: where would you like to watch a movie? Who can watch a movie? Why are we going to watch a movie? When do you watch movies? Okay, so quick summary. Use rising intonation for yes no questions. Are you going to watch a movie? Use falling intonation for statements. I am watching a movie. Use falling intonation for WH questions. Why are you watching a movie? And intonation is important. This is very important, and I must end this with this. Intonation is important because it helps your listeners, the people who listen to you, understand your intention, what you want to communicate. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, please email me, and I look forward to seeing you in class.